Hello, my name is Eduardo Ramos, and here is my evidence 2 video. Okay, what is the purpose of the video? This purpose is to analyze how our lunch intensity could be affected by several factors, such as hours of sleep, and stress level. I'll use a simulation in order to arrive into a conclusion. This is to see how our microbiota reacts to these factors. As you can see in the first image, I put in the simulation properly amount of food, proper amount of sleeping, and no stress. And here in the image you can see that here's a healthy looking microbiota, and that means that the body is doing pretty well because we choose to eat a balanced diet and sleep enough, and we keep our stress levels down. So this is how an ideal microbiota needs to be. Well, the second I chose high in fats, good amount of sleeping, but also stress. And you can see you see a huge difference because bad habits contribute to a state of diabetes. Diabetes causes inflammation in the intestinal walls and is associated with metabolic disorders, inflammatory bowel diseases, and other human disorders. As you can see, we need to improve our diet and our stress management. And you can see here in the image the high amount of fats, bad amount of sleeping, and also with stress. As you can see here, it's kind of pretty much the same. Unhealthy microbiota and a harmful microbiota. We need to you need to change these habits really fast because it's going to harm you in a small amount of time. As you can see, the comparison of these two images is huge. As you can see by the color of it, you see the clarity on the first one, and this one is really dark and uncolorful. And yes, this is how a healthy microbiota needs to look. Well, analysis conclusion. After this experiment, we can see that we need to be healthy in order to have a microbiota system. We need to know how to manage our sleep and food habits. And about stress, we need to know how to deal with it because sooner or later it will harm us. Stress is one of the main factors of this, and much people suffer that because they do not know how to manage the stress, and that includes me. I also suffer a little bit of stress, and I need to erase that habit because it's not good for me to have stress every day. My healthy proposals are have good healthy habits. Well, of course, that's essential. I forgot to put have a healthy diet. That means we can have our desserts, our chocolate, but we need to know when, and we don't need to consume them all the time. We need to consume our vegetables, amount of carbs, proteins, fruits and vegetables, and stuff like that. We need to do exercise every time. We can go to the gym, or also if you don't like to go to the gym, you can play in sports or yoga or similar stuff. Meditation. This one is really important because it helps you with stress. Now I'm doing a little bit of meditation, and that helps me a lot with the stress issues. So I recommend to you meditation. Sleep a minimum of 8 hours in order to be in order to have energy, to have force, to be inspired. We need to have energy, and we need to sleep well, because if we don't sleep this proper the amount of hours, we will be all the time tired, all the time trying to go to sleep. We are not going to be 100% concentrated. And also, don't be stressed of things that doesn't have a huge importance. Sometimes people are having stress because of everything problem that arrives to them. And no, sometimes instead of being stressed, we need to think critically. We need to think really fast and see how to arrive into a solution. And sometimes we think it's very hard, but it's only having a good organization. And thank you very much for your attention.